So we made it to the Forbidden City and it is crowded. Tons of tour groups here. It is crowded, so I'll probably be just videoing, not doing too much talking. They gave us these cool little ear pieces so we can listen to the tour guide and actually hear him with such a large group and so many other people here. But I'm gonna get through the ticket counter and I will see you on the inside. Welcome to the Forbidden City. It is chilly, it is crowded, but it's absolutely beautiful. They say there's like 9,000 or more rooms in here. There's a moat on the outside surrounding the city, which is really cool. It's supposed to help with protection of the city. But you see, look how crowded it is. But it's cool they gave us these little earpieces so we could hear his commentary and try to keep up and not lose our guide. So yeah, here I finally made it after always dreaming of coming out here to China. I got to see the Great Wall of China yesterday, got to hike it up there. Lost a lot of breath doing it, but I had a fantastic time yesterday doing that, and now I have an amazing adventure here at the Forbidden City, which they call the Palace Museum here. But otherwise, it's amazing here, huge. The moat on the outside was beautiful. We didn't get a chance to take pictures except while I was inside the bus. I'll post a picture right about now. But yeah, it is crowded. Every little tour group I could think of is out here from probably all over the world. And they said this is the prime time to come here to Beijing is usually around September, October. You got the leaves are changing colors. It's beautiful weather, but otherwise normally it's super hot if you come in July and August, and it's usually rainy and muggy. They said it's not the best time to come. But otherwise, yeah, we made it. So I got my 2 major bucket lists done in 2 days. Yesterday, right after we got home, I call it home now because I've been on that boat for 3 months. We were able to make it right before they had a special show, some Chinese acrobat show on the ship. We made it just in time. You got this beautiful gateway into the next section, which we're going to go to shortly. But yeah, we were able to make it yesterday just in the time for them to have a authentic Chinese performance of acrobatic stuff. We got some clowns, we got some, we had different acts that we were able to see, which were very cool. So it was a nice end of the day yesterday with that show, and then we had to go to bed quite early because we had to be up and out of the boat by 5:45 to do this because we leave at 5, and it's usually about a 3-hour drive to get here and 3-hour drive to get back. So you'll see at the entrance to some of these gates you have some lions, and they were supposed to help protect the gates, ward off evil spirits, as a gift to China. We're about to go up there in a second. So this courtyard, right from the main building right there, is where they shoot a lot of films right here. You'll usually see this full of soldiers and whatnot. Really cool. good luck. I'm assuming it's for good luck since everybody else was doing it, or it's just everybody wanted to touch these big vases. So you'll see behind us, you have all these little, looks like lizards or dragons, I believe they're dragons, with a little hole in their mouth. Apparently it's a water drainage system, still works till today, they said. So when the water and the rain comes, literally it comes out of the mouth of the dragon and squirts out like a hose. Pretty cool. So, interesting area where we are right now. Apparently, the emperor would always have at least one empress, but beside that, he would have multiple concubines, and this was where they lived. This was their whole area. So this is the home of all his concubines. Very interesting little area. I'm gonna go look, see if they have a keychain or some kind of souvenir, and then I think we're heading on out to the next location. So at last we're leaving the Forbidden City. It was fun, marked off the bucket list like I said. Now we're gonna get back on the bus and head to the next location. And then after that, I believe we go to lunch. And one more location and back to the boat. But we still have Tiananmen Square, so definitely that's technically the last bucket list spot, but that's just down the street. So we're heading there, I think, now. So we're here in Tiananmen Square. This place is massive. It's one of the it's the largest square in all the world. This thing is massive. It is beautiful. It's historic. There's other history you can Google about this place. We're not gonna go into it, but this place is massive. And you thought that the Forbidden City was crowded. This place is very, 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 very crowded. We're at the National Museum of China, right there. You got Mao Memorial Hall in the background. Monument to the People's Heroes. There's one of the entrances to the Forbidden City. The Tiananmen Square entrance has the Chairman Mao poster in the front. That's the famous, when you Google Tiananmen Square, you Google the Forbidden City, usually you see Chairman Mao's face on the front gate. Well, it's right back here. We're gonna head up over there in a second. But you can see how many people are over here. It is chilly. It is chilly, but it's awesome. Very cool, very excited to be here. Loving my experience in China. I'm gonna catch you in a few. So we finished Tiananmen Square. We ate a delicious meal provided by the excursion, a local hotel restaurant there. So now we made it to the Temple of Heaven. We're gonna take a quick 20-minute walk around because we're short on time. We're gonna get back to the ship before it leaves without us. This is apparently the Temple of Heaven is where the emperor would have to go ahead and they would come and worship at least 3 times a year here at this temple. So we're gonna take a look around. So apparently this area is a big park. They said that even the senior citizens get in free. Get some exercise, walk around. Otherwise you buy a ticket if you're younger and get in here and sightsee. It's a nice little park. People are playing cards, people playing cards and cooking. So right behind us is the Hall of Prayer. This is where they would do their praying. So we're gonna head upstairs. You can't go in, but we're gonna take a look a little closer. It's a very interesting little place. They have the pillars, there's a lot of meaning to it, different parts of this building, the way they made it. So nice little place. We're only here for a short period of time. Temple of Heaven. Each of the little pillars means something. I believe he said there's like 12 pillars representing the different months of the year, and each piece of the building and how they created it mean certain things. Very interesting. Have I enjoyed today's Great Wall yesterday, Tiananmen Square, Forbidden City today? Yep. It's been awesome. I've had a great time. Saw the acrobats again yesterday. So it's been a great adventure here in China. And we still have Shanghai, Hong Kong. We do have Singapore. But right now we're gonna head back to the bus, head back to the ship, go get some food, and be on the boat for 2 days before we hit, I think it's Okinawa. Naha, Okinawa. That'll be our next stop in 3 days. So I will catch you later.